All right, so this segment is what I'm going to start calling Fill Your Cup, because the old adage goes, you can't pour from an empty cup. If we're not filling our cup and making sure that we are taking care of ourselves, we're not going to be able to help others. So what this is actionable steps that we can take every day, every week, whether it's gratitude, whether it's movement, whether it's mental health, to make yourself better in order to help others achieve their best. Today's topic, cold showers. I wanted to start out talking about cold showers because it's something that I've been doing for a long time, with or without the public fame of what it's turned into now, thanks Wim Hof. But it's something that I think a lot of people are fearful of because it sounds scary, but are missing out so much on a huge availability of making themselves better every single morning. So for starters, I'm not talking like a full 10, 15-minute cold shower, freezing your butt off, being miserable. That's just asinine, and it's a horrible place to start if you've never taken a cold shower. What I am talking about is just a quick 15 seconds or maybe 30 seconds or maybe 45 seconds to start after a nice hot shower. So go ahead, scrub your parts, get a nice hot shower in, think about your day, wake up a little bit with a nice hot shower. Then at the very end, crank that thing to cold for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, however long you can take, and we'll start ramping that up a little bit. I'll touch more on how and why and what to do with these cold showers at the end of this episode. So what I want to get to is why I would advocate that you take a cold shower. Why are we filling your cup with cold showers? Again, sounds scary, but stay with me for a second. First and foremost, stress. Right now, in the middle of a pandemic, we all have stress, and that's okay. How we deal with that stress is crucial to our mental health, our ability to help others, and just overall our well-being. So starting off your morning or afternoon, or I guess whenever you shower these days, by incorporating a purposeful stress is crucial to helping you survive, or not even just survive, but absolutely crush the rest of your day. If you can manage the stress response from a 15 to 20 second to 30 second to maybe even a minute or 2 minute cold shower positively and say, hey, I've got this, it's going to allow you to approach all the stress reactions throughout the rest of the day that aren't purposeful, that just come by with work or kids or your spouse is yelling at you or whatever it might be. Those stress responses are going to be much, much, much less exaggerated. What happens to your body is that cortisol decreases. In absence of cortisol, norepinephrine can have an uptick. Cortisol is your stress hormone. It's what we feel with depression and anxiety, whereas norepinephrine is a happy hormone. It's what makes you feel euphoric. It's what makes you feel focused and energetic. I think we can all agree that if we get decreased cortisol, increased norepinephrine, that's a huge win. And this can happen from even a 10-second quick splash cold shower. Now, I don't know the exact research on if it has a huge uptick if you take a 2-minute cold shower, but let's try working towards that, right? Number 2, mental readiness, right? Who doesn't want to be more focused and more energetic throughout the day? Of course, there's the initial shock and awe readiness that your brain has when the cold water hits you, but even aside from that, a cold shower will make you more ready and alert and focused throughout the day. What happens here is what we call sympathetic dosing. You're purposefully, again, dosing your body with a sympathetic drive, an uptick in fight or flight that you can manage. This purposeful sympathetic dosing will help decrease your CO2 throughout your body by taking deeper breaths, not just deeper breaths during the cold shower, but throughout the day as well. Another benefit with the mental readiness is willpower. Everybody needs more willpower right now. The ability to struggle through something with intent and purpose to be better on the opposite end. The little self-talk that you have between your conscious and subconscious brains as you're having this cold, miserable shower with purpose is your subconscious saying, go, 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 shut the water off, get me out of here, get me warm. But your conscious is saying, no, we've got this. That conversation back and forth through something even 15, 20, 30 seconds, 1 minute long is going to be a huge asset to you winning bigger battles throughout the rest of your day. Number 3, metabolism and a potential immune response. There's limited research here on this, which is why I kind of left it at the end. And to be honest, we shouldn't be seeking something as simple as a cold shower for an uptick in metabolism and immune response, but there has been a increased uptick of more research on this topic, which is why I wanted to bring it up. So what the proposed idea here is that we are increasing our white blood cell count because of the metabolism uptick from more brown fat in your body. Brown fat is what we would call like an incinerator to uptick your metabolism and thus create more white blood cells, which is going to have an immune boosting feature by killing off more bugs in your body. One research article that I was looking at here showed that young, healthy, athletic men had a 350% uptick in their metabolism after taking a bath in 57-degree Fahrenheit water. 350% uptick for young, healthy, athletic men? That's huge. All right, so now what? What do we do? Are you going to jump in the shower and immediately crank it to cold? No. Again, like I said at the beginning of this episode, it doesn't have to be a 10, 15-minute cold immersion therapy bath or shower or jumping in a lake, whatever it might be. But a small 10-second, a small 15-second, 20-second, starting building those times up to increase your stress response positively, to potentially increase your immune response and your metabolism. And most importantly to me, and mental health, which is huge right now, increase your mental alertness, your readiness, and your ability to survive the day ahead of you. Some tips and tricks for you from somebody who's done this for a little bit. Start small. Again, start with that 15-second, then go 20-second, but also focus on your breath. Focus on when that cold water hits you right away, not taking a big gasp breath, but trying to slowly inhale or exhale, or whichever portion of your breath you're on, okay? As we get better and better at this, we can focus on maybe a box breathing method as the cold water is running over you. Or maybe you're focusing on a 4-second inhale, a hold, and an 8-second exhale. Whatever the breath conscientiousness or focus is, the more apt we are to this willpower and stress response with this cold shower, the more we're going to be able to build upon it. Another great idea that has helped me with cold showers and cold immersion is thinking about your body warming up the water. So it's not that the cold water is cooling off your body or making you cold, rather focusing internally, you are warming up the cold water. This, as weird as it sounds, as voodoo as it sounds, has helped me last like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes into a cold bath, past when I wanted to quit initially. The biggest thing that I can give you is just like a diet, just like a new supplement, just like anything else in your life that you're changing habitually, give it a couple weeks. Give it a week or two before you give up on it. The first one is going to suck royally. It's not going to be fun. The second one and the third one and maybe even the fourth one is going to suck. But if you give it 2 weeks, that's when you start to see the potential benefits of a cold shower and the stress response that we get from that. So I hope you guys like this. Again, we need to fill our cup before we can help others because you can't pour from an empty cup. Please like, subscribe, share, do all these fun things to support me and my ability to help others be the best version of themselves. Have a great morning.